Miss Cruz, do your lifetime still look blue? Miss Cruz, I write these words, I speak to uplift moods. Miss Cruz, everything that I said was true. Yeah, I write these words despite the hurt you've been through. Life ain't fair, but it do got beauty. Love a drug we all be abusing. Can't lie, how I felt good inside when you gave me that love I needed and felt useless. Yeah, and nowadays the truth is, I know you heartbroken, clueless, and you don't wanna hear them excuses. Every man keep breaking your faith in Cupid.
Loving you.
Your heart feel broken, it don't mean love worth closing. And when the doors ain't open, it don't mean your love ain't working. And if the door's still closing, I know somebody else gonna be worth it. Yeah, in the end be assertive, youthful, beautiful, you the one I was choosing. Despite all the fights you've been through in, we both had a life of confusion. And nowadays the truth is, we say the wrong words with loose lips. I know you heartbroken, but truth is, somebody gon' love everything that you is.
Loving you. Loving you. I'll be loving you. Loving you. Said I said I'll always be love.
That's a hit.
For real. I'm so raw in, uncut, and they know. And I ain't blessed from the tip from my head to my toes. This here is the real raw. Let's talk, show. And if you wanna learn some, sit back and listen to me flow. If it's about some money, let's talk about it. If it can change the world, let's talk about it. If you're an entrepreneur, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. If it's about some money, let's talk about it. If it can change the world, let's talk about it. If you're an entrepreneur, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Hickory dickory dot, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 12. It's a new day, it's time to turn it up a notch. Turn it up. Hickory dickory dot, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 12. It's a new day, it's time to turn this bitch up a notch. I was created to be what they can't be. These hoes so worrisome like some gum at the bottom of my feet. Bitch, get the fuck up off of me. Dragging these hoes through the dirt and the concrete. Anything it takes to get a bum bitch up off of me. I told her hating hoe on the TV screen, it's the only way she gon' see me. It's 2024 and it's a new way. I got 365 days just get to a bag. I can do this shit like Eric read it. I'm so raw in, uncut, and they know. And I'm blessed from the tip of my head to my toes. This here's the real raw. Let's talk. Show. And if you wanna learn some, sit back and listen to me flow. If it's about some money, let's talk about it. If it can change the world, let's talk about it. If you're an entrepreneur, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. If it's about some money, let's talk about it. If it can change the world, let's talk about it. If you're an entrepreneur, let's talk about it. I'm so raw in, uncut, and they know. And I'm blessed from the tip of my head to my toes. This here's the real raw. Let's talk. Show. And if you wanna learn some, sit back and listen to me flow.
Mm, It's Thursday. It's Thursday. If I'm live, I'm just gonna say offline. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm just lit. It say offline. I don't see me. My bad. You do? Hey y'all. Yo, my bad. We're working with some technical difficulties. If y'all saw me grooving, that was me. My bad, my bad. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, T Pretty Smile in the building. Hey. Y'all, if you asking why I'm a little turned up, it's that Taylor Port. It's that Taylor Port. She gets you right every time. Um, so y'all, all right, tonight, we got a few things to cover. We got some special guests in the building. We also got a story time that's gonna blow your mind, okay? But first and foremost, let's introduce, okay? Like I said, I'm your girl, T Pretty Smile, host of Real Raw Let's Talk, okay? What we do at Real Raw Let's Talk, we do a lot. We do interviews. We cover the topics that y'all talk about with your homegirl or your homeboy, and like you don't go nowhere else. Yeah, we're gonna expose that. We talk about those things that you fear like society don't like society say it ain't normal, We address those type of conversations, okay? Now, also what we do BTS, we host interviews. Oh, we got some big collabs coming down the pipeline. So just stay tuned with your girl, okay? Because we leveling up. We leveling up. All right. So, as you've been here before, and if you haven't, we got what I like to call church announcements. Okay. Before we get into our topic, we're going to start with our church announcements. All right. Now, announcement number one. Okay. I want to give a huge shout out to my boy, Flying Nimbus. Okay. You can catch him on all social media platforms. I just had the greatest time with him today. I learned so much about the business. Like, if you ever have somebody in your corner that's riding with you, fighting for you, and truly believe in what you do, and really want to pour into you, take that. Like, take that and learn all that you can. Okay, especially being in entrepreneurship. Okay. And I just want to give like a big shout out to him. Y'all go follow my guy. Okay. Y'all gonna be seeing a lot of us in the future doing a lot of partnership, and also, he gave me this book, Be a People Person. If this book don't speak to me because I'm very highly a people person, and he just chose this for me, and I'm gonna read this. And I thank you so much, my boy Nev. Y'all go check out New York Minute, okay? Y'all go check it out, okay? I need y'all go check that out. All right, New York Minute podcast. That's N as in Nancy, Y as in Yo Yo, M as in Mom, okay? NYM. Go check them out. All platforms. All right. Now, let's get into all my lipstick baddies. Okay? My lipstick baddies. I need you to come to the front. Okay? Come to the front. Yo, as y'all have heard, I am the assistant for GGK Lipstick Diary. Okay? I need all my lipstick baddies to go grab you some more lipsticks. Like, let's level up their lipsticks. Okay? Let's level up your collection. All right. If you hit up I'm sorry, if you hit up GGK Lipstick Diary, right now she got a sale, $5 for the lipsticks. This is the color I have on now, which is red. She keep me popping. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you see your girl in the lipstick, I already know that it is GGK Lipstick Diary. Now, another announcement we got. I just want to know who ain't seen this week to be Tuesday. Let's talk about it, okay? To be Tuesday, y'all. To be Tuesday is the day of the week, besides Thursday, okay? That you need to be tuning in. It really is, all right? Look, on Tuesday, your girl comes at you with the hottest to be review, okay? And y'all know I keep it real, okay? I keep it all the way real. And we got to throw out some gems every now and then because these movies, they be having it, okay? They be talking some real in these movies, right? So now let's go over to the latest two To Be Tuesday movies, right? The last one, the one for this week is called Unhinged, right? If you ain't seen it, go on Tubi and watch it. I promise you, you won't ever blow a horn again at somebody at a green light. Okay, you won't do that. When you see this movie, you gonna know that when you wake up in the morning and you running late, that ain't nobody fault but you. That ain't nobody fault but you. Okay, I need y'all to go watch this film. Okay, because y'all was ready to get back out in this ice and snow today. Okay, and everybody can't drive when it's dry in Texas. So I'm just saying, y'all better stop playing with these folks in these streets. Okay, I used to be one of them. I used to be the person that used to follow you because you cut me off. That used to be me. Okay, until about 8 years ago when shit started changing in the life, okay? When people started pulling out guns, it was time for me to let that go, okay? Because I ain't about that life. I'm not. I'm not. I got hitters for that, okay? I got hitters for that. So y'all go check out Unhinged. Now, I know that y'all seen Smoking Ashes. Okay, let's talk about it. Okay. Another one on To Be Tuesday is Smoke and Ashes. Y'all gotta go check this film out. A lot of y'all have. Y'all been blowing up. Y'all been blowing the TikTok up, okay? With 22.k views. I thank y'all. Cause y'all the real ones. Y'all the real ones, okay? Y'all loving these reviews. And again, I keep you with the hottest film, okay? In the market on Tubi Tuesday. Tubi, I need y'all to holler at me, okay? We got Dr. Pepper jingles. I need y'all to holler at your girl, okay? We need to get Tubi Tuesday certified, okay? We do. All right, y'all. So y'all go check out those two films this week on for Tubi Tuesday. For this weekend, y'all been snowed in. Y'all got films to watch. Go check that out. And y'all know you can catch your girl on all platforms, getting y'all with the Tubi Tuesday feels, okay? TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, everything. Go follow your girl, okay? At Real Raw Let's Talk, or you can put in T Pretty Smile, okay? And I'm gonna come up. Now, last but not least, a lot of y'all been inquiring about this little flip, about this little flip situation. Okay, let's talk about it. So your girl is partnering with NIM, okay, New York Minute Podcast, and Baby Savage, and we bringing y'all Lil Flip to the damn dub. All right. Now, how you can get a ticket? How can you be in the room? Okay. First of all, we're hosting a meet and greet with Lil Flip. It's going to be on February 5th at 9 p.m. Okay, 9 p.m. February 5th, okay? It's an exclusive invite only. So that means don't bring your homeboy in there. Don't think that you finna buy your ticket and then they finna come too. No, it's not working like that. We're not doing that, okay? There's only 15 tickets, okay? Because it's very exclusive. So if you are interested in a meet and greet with Lil Flip, I need you to DM your girl, okay? DM Flip. DM Flip to your girl. And I got you on the information on the location and how much the tickets are. Okay. So you got to DM me to find that out. All right. And y'all stay tuned because, like, Real Raw Let's Talk and New York Minute podcast is, we about to start something. I need y'all to tune in. So make sure you go subscribe to my boy, New York Minute. That is Nim, Flying Nim. Y'all go holler at my boy and follow him as well because we're going to be doing a lot of collabs. Y'all gonna be Gus. Okay. Now, my last Tubi announce I mean Tubi, Lord. Tubi, y'all need to pay me. That's what that is. The last announcement for today, y'all. I got a special co-host tonight. Okay. And so, yeah, shout out to my girl Christine with a K. Cause she in the background, baby, and she is doing her thing on the ones and twos. Okay, all girl empowerment. I'm loving it. Now, I'm gonna be bringing y'all this evening. We got social secret. Okay, it's the secret you should know, right? Okay, it's the secret you need to know. Y'all, tonight I'm bringing my girl. She's a PR manager, baby, and she do a whole lot. Okay, so y'all go grab your snacks. Go put them kids in the bed. It's Friday. They got school. They ain't been in school all week long. Okay, they need to be in the bed. It's time for them to go to bed early. Okay, I need y'all to go to bed. Put the kids in the bed And if you know a mom, I need you to tag them in here and I need you to bring them here. Okay. They need to be on the show tonight. Tonight, I got a real deep conversation to talk to y'all about my moms, about raising daughters. Okay. If you got boys, this may not be the conversation for you. Okay. But if you got a girl, then bring it on in. Bring it on in. Okay. Because we got some deep stuff to talk about tonight. And I really want to know, like, what would y'all do? We're gonna talk about a situation that happened with me. And I just want to know, like, what would you do? And I need my moms to come tune on in tonight, okay? So go tag a mama first. Go get your snacks, get your water, and put them kids in the bed. You got 5 minutes, okay? That's 5 black minutes, not 5 white minutes. You got about 6 of them, okay? Go ahead, get all that together. And when I come back, my girl's social secret, the secret you should know, she gonna be in the building and we're gonna get this podcast started right, okay? So you got like 6, 7 minutes to go get there. Right. That's not a minute.
The story goes as we unfold. Life reveals our purest soul. What we don't know is how we'll grow, but we must show love. Yes, there's reasons that I'm fragile, and I bet you'd like to know there's missing pieces from when I shattered. If you love me, please say so. My heart's like glass, hurt from the past. Passed myself up, that was the hardest task. Handle me with care, tell me that you'll be there for me. My heart's like glass, so let me perhaps. The story goes as love unfolds. Life reveals the hurts from old. And we don't know which way to go. So how can we show love? Yes, there's reasons that I'm transparent, and I bet you'd like to know why. My mind was clouded, but now I can think. If you love me, please say so. My heart's like glass, hurt from the past. I passed myself up, that was the hardest task. Handle me with care, tell me that you'll be there. My heart's like glass, so love me perhaps. My heart's like glass, I lost myself. It taught me to let go and love again. And when I know that I love you, I'll say so. Your heart's like glass.
I live my days in sin. I pray to God within. I know it's time to win. I run it like again. Scooter is the realest. Scooter is the trillest. Get up out your feeling. Need to go get some healing. Cause they really sleeping. I never really was creeping. Somebody call up LA. It's time for a fucking meeting. Tell Hov I need my meeting. They say I'm hit breathing. I got plenty of seedling. It's time to do some feeding. Chef Scooter is proceeding. Chef Scooter is that nigga. Chef Scooter cook it up. Chef Scooter whip it up. Chef Scooter turn it up. You bout to get it up. Chef Scooter, Chef Scooter, Chef Scooter. Hey. sin. I pray to God within. I know it's time to win. I run it like begin. Scooter is the realest. Scooter is the trillest. Get up out your feeling. Need to go get some healing.
What? Go. Three, two, one. Let's go. Three, two, one, and let it go. Y'all, we back in the building. All right, I got my girl Soca Secret, baby. Secret, you just give me the feels. You hear me? Your vibe, your energy, your smile. You just
Thank
give
you,
me.
T.
You really
Same,
do.
same. We feed off each other energy. That's why it's always a good
That's
time.
true. That's
Always
true.
a good
That's
time.
true. Okay, how they say clock it. Clock it. All right, y'all. We got my girl Social Secret in the building. Like I said, it's the secret you need to know. Okay, you need to
hmm
know, right?
hmm
Look, my girl's a PR manager, baby. She gets the tarot card. She can tell you what you got going on. And I'm gonna need you to get your reading done, okay? I need you to know what's going on in your life, okay? Look, and tonight, baby, we're here to talk about some parenting and like just parenting as a mom and having girls doing it as a mom. Like it's tough in these streets, Secret. It's tough.
yes, it is tough.
Let's
Amen.
talk about it. How many
So,
girls? So, how many kids you have, and how many that are girls and ages?
okay, so I have 5 kids total. I know. What was I thinking? I'm basically the old lady in the shoe. So send help and groceries, okay?
Okay,
And they're
send it.
all teenagers. My oldest is 19. I have a 16-year-old. My twins are 14. They'll be 15. My girl is one of the twins. And then I have a 13
Oh.
year old. Yes. So it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of stress. It's a lot of all of it. It's all
Baby,
of it.
you're doing it with a smile. So, honey, you
I
put
love
Papa
those
in
kids.
there.
Who are we kidding? I'm not even gonna play with you. I really love those kids. I ain't even gonna lie to you. It's a
Look,
lot, but I consider it blessings.
yeah, definitely
hmm
so. Definitely so. At first, I
Yeah,
was like, Lord, this child of mine getting on my nerve. But you know,
absolutely.
it's but that's what they supposed
Absolutely.
to do. And they are a
Yes.
blessing. You know, I had to
Yeah.
realize that I just have one and people don't understand when you have one versus multiple, you have your patience run a little different.
It's
Your
still
patience
a
run
lot.
different. It's
Yes.
still a lot.
It's still a
It's
lot.
still a lot. Yeah, it's still a lot.
1 and 5 is the same because that one, they don't have
It's
others to go
B5.
to. You're their go to. So there you
Girl,
go.
you know, we had just had these snow days. If I heard "Mama look, Mama look, Mama look" one more time, I was gonna open the school myself. You hear me? Like drop off right here. This where we going. I was like, I can't
I
do it,
get
baby. I
it.
can't. And then I'm the only,
Yes.
she's the only one. So it's like you ain't got nobody else to bother. Like,
No,
God dang.
no, it's just you. So I get it. I get it. I get it. I get
Yeah,
it. I get it. But it's so much fun. But I tell you, teenagers, that's a whole different ball. When they were younger, I'm thinking, oh, I can't wait till y'all get older.
yeah,
I can't wait till y'all teenagers. And now we here. And baby, when I tell you, I'm gonna start a support group for parents with
girl,
teenagers called
man.
teenagersaretheproblem.org. Okay.
I love it. Okay, I love it. 'Cause they the problem. They the problem. And they need some
Yes.
support. Like mine is only 11, but I promise her mine she 15. Like,
Preteen.
like
You on your way,
choco,
friend.
choco
So I
time.
gotta
Okay,
have my organization ready by the time she get to the teenage stage, so we can already be
I'm gonna need
established.
it. Yeah, I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need therapists on hand. Like, I'm
But
gonna
she's a good
need
girl. She really is very
she
smart
is.
and
She
talented.
she
Talent.
girl. She love her some Secret. When I tell you, my child, y'all, all the time. She met Secret one time, and that's all it took. every time. Mama, when we gonna go? I'm gonna go over Secret House when?
Oh,
When I'm gonna go to Miss Secret House? I'm like, girl, Secret
that's
don't
my
want
girl.
you. She got
Oh,
enough.
don't be sad.
She
That
got
is my
enough.
girl. We just
Girl,
clicked up.
yeah. Yes, yes. And speaking of girl, you have girl, 5 kids. That's a lot. But God bless you.
Yeah.
Not the old folks
Okay.
used to say, bless your heart. Bless your heart. Okay? Bless your
I
soul.
need all the blessings, please, please,
Most
please.
definitely. Yeah, we got some comments. Lil D, she said, love me some Secret. Okay, come
Oh,
on, Lil
hey
D.
D, I love you too. I can't see the comments, but D, you know you my girl. Definitely
Lil
love
D,
D.
thank you so much for tuning in, boo.
We
Huh?
love D over here, baby.
Yes. I
Big
can't wait.
fan.
Big, you hear me? Big fan. I can't wait to read her book, yo. Her book, Love Let. I can't wait. Lil D, we need that. We need that. We need that. Okay, I need you to drop that book. We need that. We need it in the box. Okay. I
Okay.
cannot wait to read that. So dealing with self esteem, I just self love.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. I'm all here for it, especially
Mm-hmm.
in today's society. And that's what I kind of want to talk about tonight with dealing with girls. There's a lot of different things. If for y'all who have girls, y'all know it's a lot of things for things that you have to cover when raising a girl versus raising a boy. Okay. And I always relate this when I talk about the two. A lot of times when parents have boys, the sex talk is a lot different than what we have for the girls. I think for the boys, when we have boys, or when parenting have boys, the conversation is, did you protect, did you wear protection, we're giving them protection, things like that. But and I'm going off what I'm seeing on TV, and I do know some parents who have boys who that is the conversation. But yeah, when we have girls, the conversation is targeted to, it's promoting not having sex. Versus you got boys, we're promoting to have sex, but be safe about it. So it's definitely it's a two-sided thing, you know. And so, Secret, I want to ask you, since you got boys and girls, like, have you had those conversations, and are they different? Like, what's that like in your household?
Absolutely. It is slightly different. I try okay, so in society I do see that they teach boys to jump off their porch early. So I
Yeah.
really do focus on teaching my boys not to do that. In my mind, they're teaching boys to be reckless with their bodies. And I do think boys need
Mm.
to, they need to protect their bodies just like girls do. You
Fact.
should not be giving every girl, woman, your essence. That is your
Thank you.
male essence. And every girl should not experience that at all.
Facts.
You are a prize as well. That's what I teach my sons. But also, yes, like you said,
Mm.
I do focus on protection with them. And also, it's a big conversation about consent. We talk about that too.
Oh,
And
yes.
yes, yes, we've been talking about this since as soon as they get here on their nuts, we're gonna start that conversation. And also I talked to them about it early on
On their
because I
nuts.
don't want it to feel like an awkward conversation. I want them to know this is a normal human activity. But
Mhm.
there are spiritual aspects to it that a lot of people don't discuss. And I talk to them about that too. Because I do read tarot. We are very much into
Mm.
energy and spiritual stuff over here. They already know what's up. So I talk to them about the spiritual aspect of it and that you shouldn't do it until you're ready. And when you are
Mhm.
ready, come talk to me. Let's have a conversation. Let's make sure you're ready and you have all the tools you need.
Yes.
So I say that
Yes.
to both the boys and the girls. I mean, well, my one girl, but the boys, that's pretty much my conversation with them. And then my daughter, I let her know that what she got between her legs is power. That's where all human life
Amen.
comes from. So
Yeah.
everybody gonna get to look behind that curtain, babe. Human life, there were wars waged behind what's
Ooh,
between your legs. That
come
is
on.
power. And if you
Okay.
wield that power correctly, you can make stuff happen.
Come
So
on.
that's how I really talk to my kids about it. And also I talk to them about it early because of weird
Mm.
adults. I want
Now
them
that's
to know
another
what it
thing.
is.
What age did you start like talk? You said early, like what? Like what you feel like is
Yeah.
valid?
Well, it just depends on the kids. So certain some of my kids, like my oldest son, I saw him kind of being interested around 10-ish. So I talked to him then. But like my youngest son, I guess because he the baby, we just
Mm-hmm.
started having those conversations around 12, 13. That's when we started talking about it. So I just kind of focus on the kid individually and see where
Okay.
they are with it. And, if I see them being interested in it. And even once they hit high school, really middle school, kids are already doing it at school. So let's go on and have this
Sadly,
conversation. Yes, I
sadly,
would rather me be the one talking to them other than their friends at school. They need to have a
yeah,
conversation with me first. So I
yeah,
try to get ahead of the game there and just make sure, hey, you know what this is? Okay. Do you know what happens when this happens? Okay. Well, this is what this is. This is what happens. I
mm,
try not to do the don't do it. I try not to do all that
yeah.
because they did that with me. It didn't work. I definitely
It
did it. I
didn't
had
work.
5 kids. I did it a lot. Okay.
He said, "I just
I
know it
did
works.
it a lot.
Okay, it
Yeah,
works.
that didn't work. Because what that did was it made me
If you
curious. I'm
want to,
like,
yep.
why I can't do it? Why not?
Mm-hmm.
What's wrong
Yep.
with it?
Yep. See,
So
I grew up in a protected household. Not protected,
mhm.
but very um what the word I want to use? Sheltered.
Ah,
Shelter, very like religion. I was very good in a Christian household, and nothing
mhm.
wrong with that. But
No.
my parents, they didn't have the talk with me. A lot of times, and I'm speaking on behalf of all church people, and for y'all that don't think this the truth, I promise you, you go think about it your childhood. I grew up where church people, that's not a conversation that we have at home. That's
Mhm.
taboo because we don't even talk about sex in the Bible. We don't talk about that in church. So why are we talking about that at home? We know we
Mhm.
know we know it happens, but we're not gonna talk about that. And no shade, I love my mommy, I love my mom, my dad,
Yeah.
but I just having a daughter now, I see where I know I want to be different because I
Right.
know that when I grew up, I again was curious because nobody talked about it. I didn't learn
Mhm.
nothing about the street life until I hit 20. I'll say 18 that I was experiencing doing my thing, but it wasn't like that. I didn't get like that until I was in my 20s after I moved out because I didn't learn nothing. I didn't have the sex conversation. I didn't have the you need to protect yourself. I had that you better not get pregnant. But if we never had the conversation on how I get pregnant, how I'm supposed to know that's not what I'm supposed to do. So
Right.
we didn't have those type of conversations, and I really hope that that has changed, and it does change because just because you're in church don't mean the church folks ain't having sex. And I'm sorry to say it. For a
That's
while now,
true.
I want to be a sex therapist for the church. That's something I'm actually
Mm.
looking into. I really want to be a sex therapist for the church because it's a taboo conversation. We don't talk
Mhm.
about it. Church folks freaky too, and that's okay. If you
It's
with
all
the
in the
marriage or you
Bible. It's
with
plenty of
Jesus
sex
was
in
a
the
freak.
Bible.
Jesus was a freak. I know he
And
was because he made
he
me.
hung out with a prostitute. Come on now.
Come on, Jesus
He
was
was
a
cool
freak. I know
with it.
he was cool with it. Jesus was a freak. I don't care nobody say. Okay,
Yeah, he
John the
was.
Baptist,
He was
I love
fine
that
too.
Bible.
I bet he was
Okay,
fine.
baby. What if God had dread? Girl, dreads. God could have got it. Okay, we gonna talk about him. Okay,
Okay.
y'all. Sorry. Bring it back. Bring
Shout
it back.
out
I'm
to
sorry.
Jesus.
Shout
Sure.
out to Jesus, baby. No, but I hope that that conversation does eventually change and that it doesn't become
hmm
as it used to be.
Yeah.
Again, I got curious and it happened. And girl, let me tell you how Christian I was, how Christian my household was. I was young. I want to say all of 13 maybe, and I had a diary. And T, pretty good to see you back active. Hey, come on, free liquor. Sorry. But I had grew up in a church in a household where girl I was active. I was 13 or 14, and I had a church family, a church member who was at a house church party, and it was an older gentleman, and I think he was maybe 17 or 18, and he was like, put your hand here and do this and do that, and nothing sex did not happen, but like touching and shit. I didn't know nothing about that. Girl, I go home for me to get my little journal, and I was like, man, I'm gonna write this, but I gotta juice it up because it sounds boring. So girl, I wrote a whole bunch of lies because again, I don't know
hmm
what it really is or what's going on. Girl, I wrote that, put it under my pillow. The next morning, baby, my mama said, Baka. She said, yeah, go and throw that in the trash. Didn't know she read it. Throw that in the trash. And it was no matter what I said to her, she went off what she wrote, what I wrote, because I wrote it
Mm,
down. And I'm like,
mm.
Mom, that didn't happen. Only this happened. She's like, nah, but you wrote that though. Girl, my mama had me sitting at home reading the whole book of Matthew. That was my punishment. I couldn't go nowhere, couldn't do nothing. So again,
Um,
we still in the end result did not have the conversation about sex. We didn't have the
mhm.
conversation about STDs. We didn't have conversations about none of that. So I hope that Christians, Baptists, Pentecostals, whatever religion, that y'all do have a conversation about sex with this new generation because, honey, like you said, they getting information from the outside, but they need to be getting information from the inside.
Yes, yes. And
So
I told somebody that I was having these conversations early with my kids, and they said I was weird. They're like, "You don't talk
I've
to
heard that a
kids
lot.
about that. You're weird." And I've been called weird a lot too. So, you know, I'm weird. It's
Yeah,
fine. I'm
that
used
I
to
need to
that.
be
But
different. Okay.
yeah, exactly. And I saw a piece of content the other day on TikTok about how girls are instantly considered fast. So,
That
um,
is true. Men
yes,
are boys are not never considered fast. They just
ever.
consider what bad or
Yeah.
but fast. Nope, it's always us. It's
It's
always
always, no
us.
matter what the little girl did, it was a young lady and she had her first kid at 13. And literally that's all her caption said. I had my first kid at 13 and I survived. And she was dancing. And they were like, oh, she nasty. She fast. She just at
No
13, baby,
backstory, no
something
nothing.
happened. Exactly. Obviously, something happened. No 13-year-old little girl is just naturally thinking about that. Something clearly happened to this woman. And for them to bash her in those comments, that made me so sad because
Yeah.
society is trained to think that way. I
Yep.
mean,
And it yeah. Go ahead, baby. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just going to say this, it's just not natural. When you 13, something like that has to be presented to you from somewhere.
You know what? You speaking volumes. A lot of it's the first time I actually talk public about this. Um So I have a brother who is currently incarcerated. Um, a lot of y'all know last year that I was going through um, a lot, and ooh, a lot of y'all know I was going through a lot. My brother was falsely falsely accused. He was on the news last year for he was the Uber driver that was told on the news that raped the 12-year-old. Um, and oh, I'm sorry, y'all.
It's some heavy stuff, man. It's heavy.
People just don't know what people go through. And if y'all
Yeah,
see a lot of my posts, you probably could hint around some things were going on, or even the fact that, I talk a lot about motherhood. Motherhood is very important. My brother,
absolutely.
he was an Uber driver. Yes, but what Fox 4 put out that he raped her and he did all this and that. I'm here to set the record straight. Um, the girl was presenting herself as an adult. She did not drive. She did not ride under a child account. She rode as an adult. When she came in the car, she looked as an adult. She talked as an adult. She talked about drugs. She talked about sex. She talked about giving head. She talked about everything that you thought a grown woman would be talking about. And I got to see her in person. Um, at trial. This girl looked all of 18, not
I
a bit of
believe it.
um to have my brother incarcerated right now because she presented herself, and then the fact that she even stated she presented herself older. She was trying to manipulate. And the sad part is that whew, y'all just we as women have a lot of protection under the law. But for men, they do not. And we have to
Yes.
be so diligent as mothers to stop with the get back. Stop with the get
Hmm.
back, okay? You can't sit here and Who you can't sit here and tell your child a lie so y'all can get a check from Uber. I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna say that's what it was. She was trying to get a $1 million check from Uber. And if anybody knows how Uber works, that's a lot of money, but Uber got it. And Uber, you can easily sue Uber. Easily. And that's what they were trying to do. Because the law states that no matter if you know or don't know their age, you still are guilty. That's very false. Very, 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 that's a hard part to deal with in all of this. Because my brother did not know, he thought she was older. She presented herself older. She's on a Uber account that is an adult. But yet my brother is at fault. And then the fact that she didn't even girl, it was no sex. It's just it's a sad case. My brother was shot 15 times because of this. And
Oh
thank
my
God my brother is
God.
still living. I just want my brother, I love you. I love you. God has and now my brother has taken what has happened to him wrongly and has been using it for the blessing. My brother has started a Bible study in the jail now. My brother has he prays with everybody before they leave. He goes to church. He's gotten baptized. My brother was an outstanding father. My brother was a father to my daughter. And to see a good man go to jail for something that was wrong, and especially when you have a woman that's just lying, and the law is it's not even the law is not made for us. I'm just gonna say that the law is not made for us. So to any of my fans or people that have like people incarcerated, any black man out there incarcerated, my heart goes out to y'all, right or wrong, because y'all don't deserve to be treated the way y'all be treated in jail. He was just telling me today, like they washing their clothes out in the toilet, and that's how they want that. They don't let them go wash it in the thing. Like they give them some to wash their shit in the toilet. Like how unhumane is that? So I could go on and on and on about that, y'all, but y'all will be hearing more about it because I'm definitely getting some news about it. And we're gonna get some coverage. Like we definitely gonna get some coverage on it. I just want to give a big shout out to two people. Y'all know who y'all are. It's two angels that came out of this. And I really just thank y'all for everything that y'all do for my family, for my brother. I thank y'all so much. It's amazing how God turns your people that put him in there, right? You have a juror. My brother has jurors that are behind him 100%. These are the people who had to condone him. And so God has been working in ways that I never ever thought in a million years that could happen. And I just tell anybody out there, y'all don't know what God has in store. So keep prayer alive and, like be careful when raising these girls. If you don't know how to raise one, baby, let it go. Let somebody else do the job. Let somebody else do the goddamn job.
Seriously. Because now that little girl does not even understand the magnitude of what has happened here. So she'll grow up thinking stuff like this is okay. That's exactly
She
what's being taught
do.
to her right now. She
She
teaching her
do.
that this is okay. This is what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
This is what, and then that makes me scared for my sons. This is what,
Exactly. Exactly. This what we This what y'all raising. Like, girl, she smokes. She, girl, she beats on her mama. Lock her in the bathroom. Like, it's so much that she's a bad apple, but she didn't have to be a bad apple. Like she can still be changed. But when
it
you have
goes
the
back to
parents you
motherhood.
have, motherhood,
Hmm.
exactly. Because come on, mamas, where we at? What we doing?
We're the
What we
first
doing?
teacher of the children. We're the first
First
teachers.
First teacher, y'all. First teachers. So, y'all, with all that said, we're going to take a real quick commercial break. I need a moment to kind of regroup. That was my first time actually talking about that out loud. And so, just give me like 2, 3 minutes. Me and Social Secret are finna, talk a little bit. And we're going to come back with y'all. So, go get your refill because T Pretty got another story. We got to ask Secret, like, what would you do? The next segment is called What Would You Do? And I need my moms to come in, okay? Because this situation I got to talk to y'all about. Oh, we got to see what would you do. So coming up next, and we'll see y'all in a second.
Understand I'ma be right there for you.
Understand I'ma be right there for you. Dead or alive, I'ma be right there for you. Understand I'ma be right there for you. I had to shed tears on this one. Best believe I'ma paint the city red behind this one. Real nigga, why you pull the trigger on this one? A moment of silence for the dead, we lost a real one. Yeah, smoke up in the city like a vapor. Holding up on me, I may cut me her maker. Big bro, taught me 35 ways to get some paper. And it's middle finger to you motherfucking haters. OG status, since he was a young nigga, say. Real in that field since he was a young nigga, say. Been on go since he was a young nigga. Did them 17 years and he stayed solid like a real nigga. Loyalty, what he stood on. Started fucking with this roach ass sad alley bitch. When he came home, blindsided cause it was his baby mama. Shiesty hoe, can't trust these hoes. Say these hoes will get you killed, bro. Understand I'ma be right there for you. Understand I'ma be right there for you. Dead or alive, I'ma be right there for you. Understand I'ma be right there for you. Standing on this whole head like I'm standing on business. Got a 30 round drum and I'ma shoot it till it's empty. Since you been gone, I've been feeling kinda empty. I'm just grieving right now, but I'm not looking for no sympathy. Life gon' keep going, you hoes ain't stopping up, you understand? I'm a rapper, but I'm still a gorilla, yeah, you understand? Lady life been feeling kinda creepy. Big bro got so much street credit, get you gone for the freebie. Dirty feet, friendly pussy, slut bucket, bitch, we call it red flag. Hey, bro, you should've known better the way you rock that red flag. I couldn't believe my eyes when I seen them people put you out in that body bag. Damn, my nigga, I'm talking about a body bag. Fuck me up, I viewed your body. That shit made me gag. You was covered from your head to your ankles. First thing I seen was a motherfucking toe tag. Understand I'ma be right there for you. Understand I'ma be right there for you. Dead or alive, I'ma be right there for you. Understand I'ma be right there for you.
Hot boy, I'm a hot boy. I'm on top, boy, about to take your spot, boy. I'm a hot boy, I'm a hot boy. I'm on top, boy, about to take your spot, boy. I'm a hot boy, I'm a hot boy. I'm a hot boy, about to take your spot, boy. I'm a hot boy, I'm a hot boy. I'm a hot boy, about to take your spot, boy. Cool in the kitchen and flavor go cray cray. Whip it so good, probably turn your nigga gay gay. I ain't here to play play, just need to pay pay. Talking on the shit, but it's fuck what you say say. Coming out of Memphis and you know I get the heat. Talking on the shit might get your ass beat. I'ma tell the bitch gon' have a fucking seat. I'ma talk to God cause you might see my feet. Never trying to sing the blues, bitch, you need to get a clue. I done paid up plenty dues, now it's time to eat some food. Gotta go and get what's mine while I'm serving fine wine. No, I do not need a dime, I'm sitting pretty doing fine. Hot boy, I'm a hot boy. I'm on top, boy, about to take your spot, boy. I'm a hot boy, I'm a hot boy. I'm on top, boy, about to take your spot, boy. I'm a hot boy, I'm a hot boy. I'm a hot boy, about to take your spot, boy. I'm a hot boy, I'm a hot boy. I'm a hot boy, about to take your spot, boy. It's evil in their eyes, they tryna wear disguise. They know that it's my time, I'm about to get my shine. They looking like a turd, they better mark their word. Cause when it is my time, I'm about to show the word. Came to Dallas, Texas, now your boy is in recovery. Used to smoke a zip a day, now I'm living lovely. Had to get them drugs up and put them boundaries up. Shame versus guilt, all you niggas is a trip. Oh, had to get my mind right, I'm on point this whole tight. If you wanna go and fight, yeah, we can take it back. Please just hold my mic, and I'm about to get it right. Scooter in this motherfucker, turn it up, let's get it right. Hot boy, I'm a hot boy. I'm on top, boy, about to take your spot,
Hey y'all, welcome back. Welcome back. We had to go get ourselves together, y'all. If you didn't hear the story that just went down, you need to go back and rewind because it definitely is an eye opener. And so I had to, we had steps aside and regroup. But we're back, we back, we back. So yeah, we back with my girl Social Secret, and we talking about parenting. We talking about raising young girls. It's just a little bit different than raising boys. We put a lot of
Definitely.
restriction. Definitely, we put a lot of restriction on girls, whereas boys it's a little different. So we definitely want to talk about it. And I told y'all we came back. This segment is called "What Would You Do?" Okay, so I got a question, Secret. After I tell you this, I want to ask you, what would you do?
Oh snap.
So let's go. So, I had a young girl. I had my daughter's friend came in the night, and a beautiful little girl. And I noticed that she was wearing a diaper, and she's like 10, 11, right? So I'm like, okay, maybe she has, sleep at night little better issues, right? Well, I met the mom for the first time, and when I met her, we chopped it up, and everything. Because I'm one of them parents where your child can come over my house, okay? But my child going to your house, I don't know about that. I don't know about that because everybody is different. Everybody is different.
Same.
You ain't got
Mm-hmm.
to because I have to put you and your mama in a juggle, okay? Okay.
Yep.
So I'm one of those, and I'm a helicopter mama at that. So I just don't know about everybody parenting. So anyway, this little girl comes over. She spends the night, have a wonderful time. And so the mom came. The mom picked her up and dropped her off the first time. Good conversation, right? Mind you, I'm just meeting these people. Let's keep that in mind. So let's say the next weekend happens and the little girl comes over. The mom brings her. Well, the stepdad picks her up. And so the stepdad, he waves from the car, and that's about it, right? So then, this third time, guys, this is where shit hits the fan, okay? Woo! All right. So what would you do? Now the little girl comes and spend the night. Now when the dad comes this time, mind you, I've had no prior conversation with the dad. I'm just meeting the daddy, really, conversation first time. So the little girl comes in the house and she's like, "Where?" I say, "Where your suitcase?" Because she brought a suitcase. Okay, and parents don't send your child nowhere with no suitcase. Just give them a bag because they make you feel like they just really coming to stay with you for a long time. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now
Mm-hmm.
she came in. She was like, "My stepdaddy got it." Cool. I step out on the porch and he's already approaching. So I go and I say, "Hey, thank you. I'm getting the because you're not coming in my house." So I go ahead and get the suitcase. Well, he puts the suitcase behind me, right? Like how somebody like lean over and so that's what he did. So I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I go turn around to move the suitcase in. As I come back up, he grips me and hugs me, right? And my titties went out like this, y'all. They were covered. But he
It don't
grips, he
matter.
holds. It don't. So he hugs me, right? But when he hugs me, I just want to say, when people give you an unexpected hug, sometimes your hands go anywhere, right? Because it's unexpected. He turns around as he grabs me. He put one hand on my titty, and so I'm like, "What's going on?" Right? So then he begins to cuff my boob like it's a pressure pump. So I'm like, what's going on? What's going on here? What are we doing? Right? I'm in shock because I don't know you. I didn't welcome that. I don't know you from Sam. Okay. So what made you feel like you can come on to me and, pressure pump my titty? So after he does that, he says, "Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I like titties." I kid you not. This is true story. I thought I was getting punked, right? So then he's like, "Hey, can I sit on your porch?" Because I said, "Are you okay? Because some gotta be wrong, right? Something's got to be wrong for you to do this." So he's like, "Yeah, I just need to sit down." I said, "Okay, you can sit on my porch, that's fine." He's like, "Can I go get my drink?" Cool. Go get your drink, whatever you need to sober up. I'm thinking he's going to get water. He comes back with liquor. This man is walking a straight line. Ain't nothing wrong. This man ain't disoriented or nothing, right? But I can sense something's off because for you to group me, some got to be wrong. So we're sitting on the porch, and then this man asked to lick my titty, y'all. I kid you not. I kid you not. I know. Drop your mouse, drop the popcorn. It's getting real. So this man asked to lick my teeth, and I'm like, well, huh? Like, no, like, well, what you mean? And he was like, "Man, mind you, this is this woman's fiance. Fiance, not girlfriend, not boyfriend, fiance. Been together 5 years. Mind you, I just met these Negroes.
Wow.
So he's asking me all these inappropriate questions, this, that, and the third. So I still knew that something's not clicking. He asked me to turn my porch light off. I'm thinking, and a lot of y'all, I'm a little dingy sometimes, okay? I'm a little blonde sometimes. But so he was like, "Can you turn the light off?" Well, I've now only been drunk one time in my life, and I know that the lights do something to you, is what I thought. So I'm like, okay, let me turn the porch light off. I'm sitting way from him, and this man still tells me, like, "Oh, can I lick you? Can I do this?" She don't have to know. All this and this shit happens on the porch. It got to the point where he started saying, like, his daughter, like putting his daughter down, like, "Oh, she fakes for y'all, she ain't all that, but your daughter, she's so smart," and this, that, and the third. My daughter is very mature sized for her age, whereas his daughter is not. And if any woman know what that means, just know my family is blessed. So, so to me as a mother, I'm thinking, hey, you comparing, and you already told me that you like boobs, and you done did this to me. That's not a good. That's not good. So I say, all right, you know what? You have a good night. I don't care how you get home, what you do. Hey, I'm gone. So I come back in the house. So my question, I'm gonna leave it there, and I'm gonna tell you what happened after, like, what was the end result. But I got a question for you, Secret. Like, what would you have done? Would you tell the mom, or would you keep it to yourself, not have the little girl come over no more? And y'all put in the chat too. What would y'all do? What would you do?
Oh my God. Well, I mean, everybody can say woulda, shoulda, what they would have done, but you don't really know unless you faced with the situation. So I can say what I would think I would do. I think I would cuss his ass the fuck out, swing on him, cause he, like, inside my mind, I'm a man. And so you don't come at me like that, bro. Like,
I
what are
feel
you
that.
doing? So to
Yeah.
me, I'm a man. And you gonna grab me like that? Nah, bro. Now you finna have to square up. That's just what it is. Do not let the booze fool you. I call
Mm.
myself Steve. That's my man name. Then Steve show up and it's man versus man on that
Man.
porch. It's gonna get toe up. I'm sorry. And then I'm definitely gonna call the mama. If she get an attitude with me, I'm gonna cuss her ass out too. And I'm also calling CPS because that man is weird. Especially considering this little girl wearing diapers. That's
Thank
one
you.
of the signs of a kid being touched. Yeah, and you comparing, looking at my daughter, you're weird.
You're weird.
I don't give
Weird.
a damn how your daughter is, her body is, she's still a child. And she's
Yep.
clearly a child.
A
She's
child.
clearly a child. You can look at her and tell she's a baby.
Yes.
So to
Yes.
look at her like that and him bringing down his daughter, that's just weird. But you know what? Talking to the mama, I would expect her to be defensive because there's no way she does not know. She know. She knows
Somebody else
something.
said that.
Yeah,
Somebody
ain't
else
no way.
said the same
There's
thing.
no
It
way.
was like,
She
she gotta
knows.
know, like,
She does. She knows. We all have women's intuition and she knows. But there are so many moms who will turn that
mm,
blind eye so they can have a man. They want that man
yeah,
so bad. They will act like they don't see anything, and that is
yep,
disgusting. They don't
very.
deserve to be on this earth. I'm sorry. I'm gonna just be real. Moms like that don't deserve. They definitely don't deserve daughters. And
No, fact.
unfortunately, the daughter would suffer in the situation because, baby, you can't come back over here. I'm so sorry.
Okay, okay,
I'm so
facts.
sorry.
I felt
And I
like
feel
that, like,
bad for the baby because I would want to save her from this situation, but
yes. Girl, oh look,
that's heavy.
Alicia said that man giving straight pedo pervert vibes. No, for
Yes.
real.
Yep, that's
Straight
my
for
cousin
real.
Alicia. Hey,
Oh,
Alicia.
hi,
It's
cousin.
Alicia
Most
Bug.
definitely. But you said a lot of things, girl. First of all, I was so stuck in the moment because I was such
See,
in
you
too
don't
deep.
know.
Girl, I could not fathom that this really happened. Like, this was going on
Yeah,
right now. I thought Ashton Kutcher was finna come behind me and say, "Punk, prank, put." Girl, I was like, "This can't be real. This is shit I see on TV. This is
yeah,
not real." And
yeah,
so I did what I did. I'm like you. I was like, man, I don't want this little girl to not come up because what if this her safe spot?
yeah,
What is this? What she get?
Mm,
And this girl would call me every weekend to come over here. And I felt like, damn, she trying to escape what it is.
yeah.
What I did though, what I did, so I didn't tell the mom. I tried to call the mom because I knew that he was going to be around her at all times. So I didn't want to try no confrontation. And the fact that I knew the mom carried a gun, I didn't know because again I don't know these people like that. So
Yeah.
I didn't know how she was going to pop off.
Mhm.
So I tried to
Mhm.
call her at work like twice. She didn't answer. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna okay, I tried. I tried to call, you didn't answer, didn't even return my call. So at this point,
Wow.
I'm done with it. So the mom, the little girl called me faithfully for 2 months straight. Like this, I think this happened to me in November, like maybe the beginning of November. And so the daughter would call me, yeah, faithfully. I kid you not, she's been calling every weekend since, every weekend to come over. So it got to the point where my daughter recently had caught the flu. And so I was like, okay, I know her little girl play with my little girl at school. So let me be a mom and let her know that my daughter has the flu. So if anything happens, I'm that type of mama. Because I don't know what the school gonna do, but I'm gonna let you know. So because baby, we don't need to be getting sick. We can't. So I call the mom. I tell her that my daughter has the flu. They've been playing with each other. And so the conversation goes to, I said, look, are you by yourself? And she was like, yeah. So I said, look, she said, what did my daughter do? Because she's been asking to come over there and calling you, leaving messages, and you don't answer. And I keep asking her, what did she do at your house? And I felt so bad because the little girl thought something, she did something. And the mom was like, she said she didn't do nothing, but tell me what she did. Girl, it made it hurt my heart so bad. I said, "Look, your daughter didn't do anything, but I don't mind her coming over. But my thing is, like, you got to bring her. Your husband can't bring her no more. He made me feel real uncomfortable." So I was scared to tell her because I didn't know. Some like you said, some women be like, "Well, you invite him on the porch. You did this." Like I didn't know what angle she was gonna go.
They sure do.
Yeah. So free liquor say, Dwayne, is it you? Dwayne said, file a police report for sexual assault. Two
Mhm.
needs to know. You're not the first person that said that I should have filed a police report.
Yes.
And I was like, is this real? Is this sexual assault? Is this
Yes.
like what category is this? So I hope my story also helps somebody else out there because you know
Right.
navigating girls, just navigating life, navigating through parenting, it gets milky in a lot of places.
Yes, it does.
So I told the mom she until like you said she already had some intuition. So she
Mhm.
knew that he was that type of but she didn't know that she don't know about nothing about maybe touching her child. But she was like, my friends have told me to leave him. He does this, he does that, blah blah blah. So you already knew what you was dealing with. You sent that my way. I don't appreciate that, mama. I don't appreciate that. Keep that shit at your
It's
house.
normal because she done normalized it.
Normalized it. So she was understanding and she said, thank you for telling me and stuff like that. She was like, I needed to know. And I said, well, it didn't make a difference if I told in my mind, I was like, it didn't make a difference because if your friends already told you, what difference
Mhm.
me telling you? So
Mhm.
I'm like, okay. And she's like, yeah, well, I'll bring her from now on. But they still gave me a sense of you're still gonna be with this nigga. Like that's what it gave me. It didn't give me like, no, I'm done with him. It didn't give me that. So after I text her or I call her and talk to her, she texts me back and said, he said it never happened. He said, you lying. He said, why are you just now saying something? Girl.
Wow. Wow. Of course.
And I
And
said,
for her to
"Mm,
even text you that is crazy.
thank you. I don't need
For
no
her to even
confirmation.
say that to you, I wouldn't either. That's
You don't need it.
crazy. Why would
Yeah.
this woman lie to me? What does she get out of lying to me? What
And
does
then
this
tell
woman get
me,
out of lying?
yeah, and then tell me that you believe me. But then you text me back that. So if she's like, I believe you, then I don't need no comfort. I don't need you to tell me don't.
Exactly.
That's y'all business. I'm just letting you know, woman to woman, what happened.
Baby, my
Um,
friends will have to tell me, Nathan, that man will be gone tomorrow. I
gone.
mean, there's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with being by yourself. I mean, I'm in a relationship
Period.
now, but baby, when I tell you I've been single for 7 years, that's
Loving it.
nothing.
Loving
Single,
it over
never
here.
lonely. Out
Yeah,
single, never lonely, honey. Come on
single
now.
only
Come on
though.
now. Yes, they're like buses. Every
I
15
get
minutes
it.
it's never a shortage on me. I don't
Thank you.
understand that thought process where you have to hold on to a man that's just not worth it like that. And then there's the aspect of you teaching your daughter this is the kind of
What's
man you need to be
acceptable?
with.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. You teaching her that her voice doesn't matter. This is who you need to be with. And you continue that cycle. Another
Fact.
mom
Fact.
damaging her child. But at the same time, you gotta protect your child too, because when kids are molested, they tend to molest other kids. That happens a lot.
Mm.
Yes, little kids touch each other. So
You
then you
know,
have to protect your daughter.
now you say that, I think, I'm gonna be careful how I say this. Mm.
I've
See
seen it.
that in our community, or I'll say some people I know, they ran into situations where cousins mess with cousins, right? And
Hmm.
their kids. I've seen it plenty of times online. I've seen it in real life where cousins mess with cousins, right? It ain't talking
Yep.
about adults. I'm talking about y'all kids and y'all kissing,
Hmm.
y'all kids and y'all
Hmm.
playing with each other.
Yep.
Again, back to the we don't have the conversation.
Yep.
Who else we gonna do something with is with, with our cousins, that's a safe home space instead of the outside world when we could be having these conversations nip it in the bud as kids.
Hmm.
But I digress. But I'm gonna read
That
some comments
behavior
on
is
this
taught. It's taught from adults.
talk. Very much so. Talk.
They be
This
weird out here. My kids have a
is
very big mistrust of adults. They do not listen to every adult. They do not trust every adult. We don't do the you listen because they an adult thing. We don't do that over here. Respect is
mm,
earned. Whether you're an adult, a kid, a dog, a cat, respect is earned. Period. So if my kids don't
period.
respect you, that's because you're not respectable. Period.
There we
We don't
go.
do
There
all
we
that over
go.
here.
Come on now, that's a
Shit.
big one. Cause the adults straight feel like, oh, I'm an adult. I demand respect. No, baby, but you can get it.
Mm-mm.
You still can talk to me like I'm human. You ain't gotta.
Exactly.
You ain't gotta do all that. Why we
Exactly.
gotta?
You
It's
met
like
my
a
kids.
battle.
They were very respectful of you because they
Yeah,
love you. Well, you met two of them. They love you. But, there have been adults that's like, your kids don't speak to me. Oh, well, guess they don't like your ass. I don't know what to tell
that's
you.
a big one when parent. That's a big one. I
Oh,
grew up in
well.
that kind of household. Hey, you speak when spoken to, or you speak. Adult right there, go speak. Like, yeah, I kind of was raised on that.
Yeah, me too.
I was. Hold on, read some of these comments. Let's see.
Okay.
Free Liquor again said, by law, any unwanted touching is an assault. That is true.
Mm,
That is true. But I feel like if I took it there, not saying I'm doing too much, but I feel like I didn't want the little girl to be taken from her household. I didn't want to bring drama. It's like, I just wanted her to know, like, yo, this the nigga you're messing with, and I ain't bringing my child over there no more. Like, or no more, never again. Like, your child ain't supposed to be over there in the first place. Like, no, it ain't happening. And then to say she
mhm.
got a 17-year-old, I know he ain't doing that too. I don't know. Alicia, lady is stigmatized. Girl, you said it.
Yep.
You done said it. You done
Yep.
said the word, okay, from Dickalonians. You done said that, okay? Now, I definitely think that may be the case. And it's toxic. Toxic flag one.
Yeah.
Frank came back and said, that's what a loser man say. Shit like that to control low self-esteem women. Facts.
Yes.
Ooh,
Yep.
you hit
That's exactly what they say.
that is, yeah, because why the fact you even call me back, like text me,
That's
tell me
crazy.
what his response was. If you already believe me, call
That's
me. None of
crazy.
that. And then, but I get why she would say, "Why are you just telling me?" But for him to say, "Why is she just telling you if that happened?" I said,
Guilty.
"Girl, guilty. Thank you." I said, "That's what that was," and you was hoping I didn't say nothing. That's what that was.
Hmm. Yep.
You were thinking on that. And the sad part was he knew why she couldn't come back over here. You had to know that's why the little girl won't come back over no more. Like, good child. Lil D, and I'm telling the mom because he's looking at his daughter like that. Now that's what my concern was. Like you said, wearing the diaper. Because
Hmm.
that's what my concern was. I was like, hold on, she's a 10, 11 wearing a diaper. This
Yep.
ain't bladder at nighttime. You're gonna have bladder problems all day, not just nighttime. So
Hmm.
I was like, something gotta be
Yep.
going on.
Hmm.
So I don't know if I was right, but the end result is I told the mom. But before I told the mama, because she wasn't messaging me back or calling me,
I told the school because I was scared because they're mandated to report.
Yep.
And I didn't want the little girl to be taken away on my behalf, but I just
Yeah.
if something was going on, I just wanted them to peek in and see what was going on.
That was a good
Um,
move.
yeah, thank you. Shout out to my mama because my mom worked for the district,
Shout
so she
out,
told
mama.
me. Shout out, mama. She gave us a little note to do that. So
uh,
that's what I did. You know, I haven't talked to them anymore. I did have them on block, but I feel like since I cleared the air, look, you can have your little girl come over, but they gotta be with you. Gotta bring her. And honestly, I
hmm
was like you at first, and I kind of still am. Where I just don't. I want to disassociate myself. I don't even want that. But my daughter and
Yeah.
her are really good friends, and my daughter.
Yeah.
It's a hard
It
situation. Like
is. It is. That is tough.
I say,
That's
what
tough.
would you do?
Yeah. Because what's the right answer here? What is the right answer?
What
There's
is
no
it?
right
Yeah,
answer.
what?
There's
Man,
no right
parenting ain't got no
answer.
God. Parenting ain't got nobody God. Okay, we is all walking through it through this realness. But
Yep.
I never thought that I would experience that. I never thought I never saw that, even though I didn't know them. But it just go to show you: be careful who you let your kids around. Be careful. Question. I have questions. I make questions, and I thought all of them was aced out. She checked everything off the box, you know. But no, like it's you got to go deeper than that. I guess I should
Yeah.
look more into him. You know, like
I
I feel
think
like
you
I
did
failed my
what you
daughter
thought
that way.
was right at the time. You didn't fail nobody. I think you did what you felt was right, and that's all you can do for real. Because honestly,
Yeah,
this situation stems on the mom. If anybody guilty here, it's the mom. Because she allowing this man and his behavior. He's a sicko. Of course, he has
yeah.
a huge part to play in it, but she's allowing this behavior. And not only that,
Mm-hmm.
she brought it to your doorstep.
Facts.
Come on, man. Man, when you ready?
But
We ride it, Dawn T. I'm ready right now. Let's
let it
go.
go, air
Steve
it
is
out.
ready. Okay, Steve is
Oh,
ready.
see,
See, I'm a T.
But
Girl.
that's why
I
you keep
fight
people
men.
in here, okay?
I
That's why
fight
you keep them.
niggas. Okay, come on. Where this man at, bro? I'm ready.
No lie, look, I'm not even
So
gonna hold you. Look, you know how me and my baby are not cool at all and nothing like that. But when I tell you, if it's one person that don't play about me, is that when I don't care on what bad terms we on, do you know how hard it was for me not to say, look, I know we ain't talking, but this happened. That nigga would have been here in 3 minutes. It would have been say where he at though, where he at though.
ready,
I'm just
ready.
letting
Tell
y'all
him what.
know
Tell him. Let me
any.
know when it's time. I'm riding with him. Let's go,
I'm
bro. I
just
got the
letting
ski
you
mask, put
know,
my shiesty on. The
okay?
black Air Forces. You know what time it is.
What time it is? Look, I'm telling you,
I'm
any
with
man
you,
out
T.
there talking about that you want to get with T Pretty, you about the shits. I'm telling you, I roll with some that ain't about that shit. So you might be careful how you step. That's why I smile all
Right.
the time. You know, I just
Yeah.
smile
Because you
because
protected.
I'm protected. But not just
Mm-hmm.
that, like I love to be a joy to people, but when people take that for
You are.
advantage, it's like, yo, I got to call the goons on you because you acting up, you out of line.
Me
Man,
too. I'm
hell,
smiling
we get
secret.
them.
Yeah,
Okay, I call them back
girl.
home, and they
I
play
am
no game.
smiling. I'm laughing. I'm cool. But please don't let me turn that switch because, baby, it gets ugly. And anybody who's
Ugly.
ever seen me on that other side,
Oh, oh,
oh, and
oh.
people be like, Secret, where that
That
come
part.
from, baby? It's always been there. It's always been there. Play with me if you want to. Go on and
Like
try it.
one
Don't
of the
let the
things
lashes fool you. I'll snatch these motherfuckers off and it be on. Shit, don't,
that's
please don't
it.
fucking play with me. It's
Now for
on, baby. This
real.
Texas. What you
Okay.
talking about?
Now for real. You gotta
I'm
be
with you, T. I'm on that
like
team too. I'm on it.
yeah, I'm all in. Like Fred to tell you, I
Yeah.
know JFL Productions, Fred, he know the old T Pretty, baby. T Pretty
See?
fight at work. Okay. I didn't say something wrong. I stated the
Don't
shit.
say it. Try it.
I have
Fuck
changed my
around and
life.
find out.
Fuck around, find. That's my nickname. Fuck around, find out. But you know what? I've changed my life, and I don't have to do that anymore. I just smile.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Cause
You
I'm
do. And you
yeah,
have a
I love
beautiful
to do
smile.
it.
Yeah, we like you
You
smiling.
know? We do, cause we don't want the frown, y'all. We don't want
Mm-mm.
the ugly face. Cause with the
Mm-mm.
ugly face comes a lot of heavy hitters. Tell Lil D, we what? We from the South.
Come on,
Look,
D.
okay. Lil D knows. She know we got
Yes, you
hitters.
do.
Okay.
Yes, you do. Shoot, she one of them. D don't fuck
She
around either.
Keep home. Hold it down 10 toes. Okay?
Mm-mm.
Don't let the
You
hype
don't play.
fool.
Right. Right. She gonna look at you
But
and roll her eyes first. She gonna be like,
first warning. Warning.
okay, back up then.
Warning.
Back up then.
Yes. Warning, child. You're getting it. You're pissing me off. You're pissing me off. Look, girl, but back to just like, it's just all that to say in story time, y'all, like just raising daughters is so vitally important. And as a parent, you have to pay attention to the signs. You definitely you gotta be that active parent, man. Parenting don't come with no rule book. I was taught like you not to have those conversations with kids so young, and I've been fighting it because my daughter's 11, and I'm like, I shouldn't be teaching. I should not be talking to her about that. But my daughter come with me with shit I don't think she even supposed to know, and I be like, how you know that, girl? How you
Mm-hmm.
know that? That lets me know I need to have that conversation. Because if you're
Mm-hmm.
finding all this out and you on YouTube, you got friends at school, you gonna go through peer pressure and all that. Like you said, let me be the one to tell you, and let me
Mm-hmm.
be the one you come to. So I'll commend you on that, baby, because you got to go through it 5 times.
Thank you,
I
T.
commend you. I commend you, and the fact
Lord.
how you're raising your boys and how you raising your girl like that is beautiful. How
Thank
you
you,
have that
T.
openness with them and they have that
Mhm.
freedom to come talk to you about anything. I
Yes.
hope I have been wanting that for my daughter. Like we haven't had the best relationship because things have transpired. Like just a lot of stuff has
Yeah.
changed in my life. As one of the stories I just told y'all. But things have
Mm-hmm.
transpired to where, she get a little distant, but now we're building that back. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I gotta be that person for you. I gotta be the one you come and talk to.
Right.
And she was like, Mom, I don't like the way you talk to me. And I'm like, girl, I love you. That's why I'm talking to you. But
Mm-hmm.
she had to understand that I'm your mom and it's gonna be people in this world. This is what I told her the other day. I said it's gonna be people in this world that try to tell you and convince you and come with you with the straw facts and convince you that this world has got purple skies. And baby, they're gonna
Yep.
tell you that this color plus this color and the sky's purple. I said, just know your mama always told you, and remember what you was raised on, the sky's blue. We have always raised you on that. I said, so never go there to say, never let nobody shake you off what your foundation is. Never let
Mm-hmm.
nobody shake you off of what you've been taught.
Yep. Yep.
So that's
And I
key in
even
this
teach them to
world.
challenge me. If I'm teaching you stuff and you think it ain't right, go do your own research. Go question me too. Question
Yep.
every damn body. Cause hey,
Thank
I could be
you.
wrong. Look
Thank
it up for yourself.
you.
You know?
Yeah, old
Cause
heads got problems with that. Old heads have a problem with that. Proving me
whew,
wrong. Proving me
girl.
wrong.
Oh, so you calling me a lie.
That's
That's
what
what you get.
that's what they
Ah,
say. That's what they say, girl. That's what they say.
child, them parents, honey. My parents too. My parents too. I didn't raise you like that. I get that a lot too.
Mm.
Cause I am weird. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold you T. I'm weird, but I ain't the bad weird. Like I eat salmon skins weird. I like
Salmon
matcha
skin.
unsweetened. Yes, it's so good. You know, I don't like my
You
feet under the cover weird.
hey,
That's
hey, it
me.
hot sometimes. Hot so
I
get hot
don't like
sometimes.
TVs. I have two TVs in my whole house, and that's because of my boyfriend. Because I didn't have no TVs in here before he
Why?
moved. Because I think the TV is an idiot box, and I feel like it programs my children, and I didn't want
It
them to
do.
have them programmed. So, and people like you weird. You ain't have no TV. Yes, I'm
Nah,
weird.
you
That's the kind of
protecting
weird
them.
I am. That's the kind of weird I am. But you know what? That backfired because now I can't take away TV. I can't take away tablet. I can't take away their phone. They don't care. They know
Yep.
all other things to do. They'll go color. They'll go read a book. They'll go outside. They don't care because I raised them without this stuff. And when I talk about
Yeah.
discipline, most people are like, just take their phone, take their tablet, take the
They don't
TV.
always do it.
It don't work. They like,
No.
okay, well, I guess I'll go color.
And that's what I had to do to my daughter. I had to find out what is it that's gonna get her to understand that you can't do this no more and what's gonna click. Girl, I'll never forget I was whooping my daughter back in the day, girl, about a year ago, 2 years ago. I was whooping her and do you know that girl stood on the floor and said, why are you doing this? It's not gonna help. This does not work. Girl, I fell out on the floor. I said, how you gonna tell me that this ain't gonna work? Girl, but you know what? It wasn't like she was being smart. She taught me a
Yeah.
highly thing in that moment. You right. I'm gonna whoop you for this moment, and then it's gonna be over with,
Yep.
and
And
then
you
you ain't
going
gonna
about
get
your
nothing from
life.
that.
That's your
Mm-hmm.
life. So I said it didn't work with me. So I
Yeah.
said, you know
Yeah.
what we gonna do? I know your little lad like to draw. They give me all the crayons,
Mhm.
pencils, and markers. Give me your drawing book. Oh, baby, she was crushed.
Hand it over.
Crushed.
Give it
Hand it
up
over.
right now.
Ain't
Mm-hmm.
take away no tab or nothing. You gotta these days. You gotta find out what your kids like. What are they into, and that's how you solve the problem. You can't just take away tablets and stuff like that. Nah,
Mm-mm.
baby, they want them new kicks. Take you just bought new shoes. Give me them. You ain't wearing them this weekend. I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
give you back.
Mm-hmm.
You know how to
Put them buddies on.
like, thank you. I come somewhere, baby. My brother now, we did stuff bad. My brother was my youngest brother. Oh my gosh. He was testing the waters, right? Baby, my daddy got to the point where it said, you gonna stay in your room. And matter of fact, you're gonna be eating peanut butter and jelly for the week. And that's what he ate. He didn't eat regular food. You know, maybe some people that's too drastic. But you gotta
Hey.
understand, you gotta find you have to beat them. You gotta beat them at their game.
Mm-hmm. You gotta get in their head.
You really
Mm-hmm.
do. Lil D said,
Mm-hmm.
Lil D said, and I'm telling my mama because oh no, the next one she said, my mama used to have to meet the parents in person before I could go anywhere with any of my friends. I felt lame as a kid, but dedicated now. No, real shit. My mama had to
Yeah.
meet your people, know who was in your household. You better not
Mm-hmm.
have no brothers, because that's a hell no, you ain't going
Yep.
nowhere.
Yep.
Like
And you
none of
gotta
that.
watch the mamas too, cause they be weird. Women be weird. I be telling my
Yep,
sons, and they like to teach the boys that older woman coming on to them. Oh, you winning? That's good. No, that's
yep.
molestation, and
Thank
she's
you.
weird.
Thank you. And you
So,
always I hear a lot of men be like, "What? You still a virgin?" Like when they talking to the boys, and they be like, "Man, you better go on over there and get them." I'm like, "How you promoting them? That's crazy." When they hear these young boys, 12, 10 years old, talking about, "Yeah, my first time was with my nanny, my nana, my babysitter," and they be,
sir, you're a
"Yeah,
victim. You're a victim,
thank
sir.
you."
I'm sorry.
That's
You
what you
need
are.
help.
Okay, you are a
Yeah.
victim. That's what you
Yeah.
is. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, most definitely. Like, it's definitely different parenting girls from parenting boys.
It
Like,
is.
the
It is.
expectations are different. You know, like raising them is different. And I just
Yeah, it
commend you
is.
for it, baby. You 6, 7 at the same time.
Child. And my daughter give me a run for my money. Now my sons, I, my two oldest sons, both of them over 6 feet, 250, big dudes. They know not to play with me. They're not gonna play with mom. They already know. I'll they know
Two
not to
to the
play with
chin.
mom. I sure will 2 piece in a biscuit. They know what's going on. But my daughter, girl, my daughter had my sons like, you gonna say that? They be
Testing
scared
patience.
for her. Yes, she does.
Yeah,
Yes, she does.
girls do.
Yes, she
Girls
does.
do. Girls
Oh,
do.
girl, the
Yeah.
attitude.
Ooh, ooh,
Shh.
ooh. The attitude, girl. I'm gonna dot mine in the eye. I'll be
And
like,
my
Mama,
daughter
come
is
in
shapely
the come
too.
in the chat. Come in the chat. We need a
Have a seat, ma'am. Please.
girl, come have a seat, child. Yeah, it's like, and I don't know what it is. It's like, I had to tell my daughter, girl, I brought you in, and what I will take you out. I will let the Lord come here to you and come get you. I said, you think you got 4 eyes. I will give you six. Stop playing with my
Come on.
emotions, smoking. Stop playing, girl. I be having to go in prayer. I be like, Jesus, Father God, forgive her for what she not know that she just did. I kid you not, girl. Raising a girl will test your gangster. Keep it in
Mm-hmm.
gangster. It will
Mm-hmm.
test your gangster to a
Yes,
different
it
level
will.
than a boy. I definitely so. And I don't know if they feel like it's a competition. Like, what we jump roping for? Why are we
I
doing
don't know. I don't know. They gotta
it's
try it
different?
though. They gotta test your nuts real quick. They gotta try it. And some
Facts,
of that is
facts.
karma. Cause when I was a teenager,
Okay, people. Okay. You had to call me out like that. You right. You right.
I know what I did. I was a little asshole, I'm not gonna lie. But it's because I was inquisitive. I was very curious. I wanted to know
Yeah.
why. I'm trying to figure out the world around me. And they did not
Mm-hmm.
have, my dad did, but my mom did not have that open door
Policy. Yeah,
policy
yeah,
type
yeah.
thing.
Yeah. My dad did too.
My
My
dad
real
was
dad,
more
he had
open.
I could talk to him about
Hmm.
anything. But my
Mm-hmm.
daddy, I will say the only thing my dad did wrong, Lord rest his soul, was that when I told him that I had lost my virginity, Father God, a blue shot. My daddy said, "Okay, did you wrap it up?" I was like, "Yeah." He said, "Okay, because you know you were Johnson." My daddy was bragging. He said, "Did you rail? Did you rail?" Like he was trying to make it a joke because I was so
Oh my
terrified,
god.
but he was joking about the wrong way. But my
But
dad
how
was
do you
hilarious.
say that? Well, again, we
Mm.
don't know what we're doing here. We don't
we
know. We don't
don't
know.
know what we're doing here.
Yeah.
I had to tell my
He
daughter
didn't
that it got
know.
that real. Girl, I told my daughter that one day. I said, "Baby, look, you learning just like to be a child. I'm learning to be a parent still. I don't
Mm,
have this shit together." I said, "Let's
me
cut the shit
either.
out, make this easy, because I'm about to hurt you."
Exactly. Yep. I tell my kids that all the time. I don't know what I'm doing. So I do a mom survey and I'll be like, how's your mom experience? Is this going well for you? Is there anything I could change
I like
or fix?
that.
Because, you got to get the survey and see what they think. What can I do better? Am I spending enough time with you? Do our conversations good? What am
I
I
love
doing?
that. I
Yeah,
write
they
that
always like,
down.
no, mama, you doing fine. I'm like, y'all, you are not in trouble, I promise. Cause
I'm stealing that.
they know my tone. They know my tone when they in trouble. And they know when they not in trouble. It's a whole different vibe. So they know. So
Look, but
yeah,
see what's
I
funny
asked
today?
them,
She said, "I'm doing that too." Okay, if you a mom out there, y'all
do
start
it.
there a mom survey. So you just come to
Hmm.
them and be like, "How's your experience?" Or they write you a note,
Yes.
like they come and tell you to do it
However they want
individually.
to do it. Usually they come to me, so since I have so many, I try to make sure that my relationship with them is individual. So because they all different. They all
Yeah,
so different. And what's
yeah.
weird is they all have an aspect of me. I see myself in a different way in each one of them. So I'll sit them down maybe once a week, maybe twice a month, however often I can. And I say,
Hmm.
how you feeling inside? You good? How am I doing as a mom? Am I doing? How you feeling? Are we here? We not vibing? You don't like the way I did something? Are there certain decisions I make that make you uncomfortable? And they can always express their opinion. That don't mean I'm gonna actually change it, depending on what it is. They might have to
Yeah,
stand depending on what it is. I mean, I get
right.
it. I'm taking in your feedback.
Uh
However,
huh.
we're happy and accepting with what's going on right now. You may not understand it, but some things I'm like, okay, I can do better with it. I'm gonna work
Mm,
on it. You're right. I shouldn't have
I
done that. I
like
shouldn't have said that.
this.
That's not cool. I'm sorry. You know.
I'm loving it. I'm stealing that. I'm gonna come back to you and be like, "Girl, this girl said this." Now, I do want to give you feedback because I want to implement that. I
Okay.
love that.
Yeah.
I definitely
Yeah.
love that. Y'all, let's
Yep.
start doing mom surveys. We need some dad
Yes.
surveys too. Like shit on the group.
Yes, dads are
We
so
need,
important. I don't think they understand, especially with little girls.
girl,
Dads are
tell me
so
about it.
important.
They
Yes.
don't get it. They don't get it. Oh, they
Hmm.
don't get it.
And you don't
So,
even have to be a
so
dad. You
important.
can be a male figure, uncle, cousin.
Just as
Um,
a constant male presence that's
yes.
doing the right thing male presence,
Hmm.
like
Hmm.
that
Hmm.
makes a huge difference,
It
a
does.
huge difference. And being
It does.
present, that's what matters. It's not a phone call. It's not, no, I'm gonna check on you on Thursday. No, they call every
Hmm.
day. It makes a
Yeah.
difference. I'm here every day. Why you
Yes,
ain't
it
hear me?
does. Right.
Anyway, tell it. We keep it real.
Child.
We keep it raw. It's the
So let's
truth.
talk
It's the
about it.
truth. So let's
It
talk
is
about it.
true. It is true. I
Yes.
saw a survey that said girls who have that figure tend to be more confident in life. And my dad,
Mm.
shout out to my dad. Let me tell you about my dad. My
Come on,
dad
Daddy
is
O.
not my biological father. And I did not find out that until I was like 13. So he has raised me as his
Oh.
own my entire life. And yeah, that's my guy. That's my dad. He's never told anybody else his step
Oh.
anything. He's never said step nothing. That's my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
And I can call my daughter my daddy right now. My kids, that's it, that's their granddad. There is no difference between me and my sister. My sister is his biological child. So, but
Okay.
he doesn't make
Treat
any
y'all no
difference.
different.
Yep. I grew up with a stepdad, and my real father was still in my life as well. So,
Oh,
but
so
I
you
was
had
I would say I
bonus.
was fortunate. I was so fortunate. And my stepfather, we called him dad when he came into our life. Like that, just it just
Oh,
automatically was that. And he never called us step. Nobody, even to this day, a lot of people don't know that's my stepdad. They always feel
wow.
like that's my, that was my biological father. And I mean, that man left an imprint on our life when he passed away.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's very important to have those role figures like in your life.
Mm-hmm.
Male presence make a damn difference.
Yes,
Daddies,
it
y'all need to wake
does.
the hell up. Y'all need to wake up.
Shout out to the dads that's out here doing their thing, the dads that step in, the dads that's there, the dads who love and try their best.
Facts. Okay,
Shout
come
out to
on, shake
y'all.
the room. Shake
All
the room
right.
with it.
Background just moving. But yeah,
It's
shout out to the
again.
dads. And the
Shout out to
daughters out here trying to do their best, figuring out their environment, learning
yeah,
what it is to be a woman. It's not easy.
it ain't. It's tough. It's a tough one. Okay,
Yeah,
y'all just heard the story. Shit, it's tough.
yes, it is.
One more comment. Let's see. Free Liquor Media said, when I was teaching back in Detroit, I had a kid that was 16 with a baby with a 35-year-old woman. That sound like some Detroit
Wow.
shit. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie.
Disgusting.
It sound like some
Disgusting.
Detroit shit.
She
That's
need to be in prison.
crazy. That's crazy. And you know what? The sad part is he probably got bragging points. Like that's the shit I'm talking about. Like the fact that it turns into a congratulation. Like, come on, man. Like
Disgusting.
you said, bruh, she's a predator. Is
Yeah,
a come on, man.
yeah. And
Back
the
in my
women
day,
get
we
away
had
with it. They get away with it because of their
the women.
mindset.
Yep. Because of
Oh,
that, yep. And a lot. When I grew up, come on, secret. When we grew up, baby, it was now we didn't never hear that is foreign to hear teachers is messing with kids. That shit was not a thing when we were kids. As now that happens more than you know. And I'm like, everywhere you turn, this teacher with the student, this teacher with the coach, this teacher, and I'm like, yo, what has happened? What has
mhm.
transpired over the
You know
years?
what? I think it's more visible. More people have phones. We got social media. I think that's the difference. I think it was happening, but it was under our
Really?
noses. Yep. I think we just didn't know. And now
Mm.
y'all can't hide because everybody got their phone recording you. Uh huh. Do it
Facts,
again.
facts.
That's what I
And you
think.
know what? It's probably more betrayal too. You gotta think
Hmm.
this now. We didn't have
Yeah.
phone wasn't a big thing like that back
Yeah,
then, girl.
true.
So you
You
had
telling
that.
everybody our age.
Sorry, sorry. My birthday just passed. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to welcome
Happy
in
birthday.
this new age. I'm trying to welcome it in. But no,
But
but
no,
no, yeah, it that was not a thing. Like, but like you said, you think it was happening. I would never thought that. I thought it was like
that's
this.
disgusting.
It is very much so. I was never even looking at my teachers like that. Like I had, don't get me wrong, I had a coach that I used to play like. I was seventh grade, and it was just because he
Yeah.
was the youngest of all of them, And they were like, "Oh,
Yeah.
Coach Johnson," but I didn't know what liking him was. I would never act on it,
Hmm.
eating that. Like it was none of that. That was a hell no. And it's
Yeah.
like now it's just so common that it's
Yeah, it
insane.
is.
Your kids better off being homeschooled at this point.
Yeah, it's true. And I do think I think it's normal for kids to like adults just because we're seen as a desirable. We got all our stuff together. Coach such and
Mm.
such got a nice car and he got a job and he established and oh he's so fine. But adults liking kids.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
weird to me. I could
that's
see a
weird.
little girl liking an adult, grown, because I definitely had Baby Morris Chestnut, Tupac. We was supposed to get married when I got grown because he was already grown. I was like, just
Me
wait
and
till I
LL
hit
Cool J.
18, Tupac. I'm on my way. But he didn't wait. I had
Yes.
my crushes. But to me, as a grown woman, to look at a 16-year-old boy that way, they be musty.
Thank
Ugh.
you.
What
Thank
do you?
you.
And then there are children. What do you like about a little boy?
A little
How
thing thing. I'm
that
just saying.
eh, he
Ain't nothing they can
probably
do
don't
for me.
clean his room. His feet probably stink. His little brain still learning algebra. What is
Thank you.
attractive about that? And
Can't
they
say
and now
handle it.
that I'm old, they look like babies. Like even college students look like babies to me now because I'm
Yeah,
older.
yeah.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, it's this world has really, really changed. Oh, it's a lot. It's a lot. But y'all know we've been on here, y'all. We done had good story time, baby. We done had good conversations. So secret, when you coming back? Because I need you back, baby. We got really long.
Whenever you need me to, you know I'm coming. And I definitely need you on all up in your business. You too, D.
Come
You
on.
too,
Come
D.
on.
Okay, I'm revamping All Up in Your Business. Come through. All Up in Your Business is an interview
Yes.
series. It's not a podcast like T. T knows what she doing. Okay, mine is just
No.
the interview series where we talk about business, and I
Yes.
definitely want to talk to you and the new things you've done, and update the people on what you got going on now.
Come
Because
on.
baby, from then to now, you can definitely see the growth, and it's
Thank
beautiful.
you. Thank
We
you,
love it.
sis.
UT,
Thank you. I'm here for it. Y'all, we
UT.
definitely trying to do more in big things. Like Social Secret, baby. Tell them how they can find you, where they need to be at, how can they get some readings, how they need a PR manager, how can they holler at you? Okay, who what
Okay, so
they need to
yes,
know?
so well now I am a certified project manager, honey. So I do the
Come
the girl your girl got certified, honey. All of my information you can find it at thesocialsecret.co, thesocialsecret.co. That will tell you everything about what I do.
Come
And if you're looking for
on.
a reason, I mean a reason. If you're looking for a reading, it's secretthegreats.com. So yeah,
Come
we out here moving
on.
things, honey. We and I use them readings too against my kids. Yeah. Something happened. We don't
Okay.
know what happened. Come on, cards. Who did it?
Ah, who did it? Who
Play
done
with it
did
if you
it?
want to.
I
Who did
swear
it?
it's you. I swear it's
hmm
you.
It just told me it was you. So go on ahead and bring it now. But yeah, I appreciate you bringing me on. This has been such a real eye opening conversation talking about our daughters. I absolutely love your princess. She is the bomb. I come tell her I said that.
Yes, I
And the next
will.
thing she have, we definitely coming because we missed her last thing.
Oh
So
yeah,
yeah, we
yeah, definitely.
did.
So
And the
I
kids was like,
definitely yeah.
I was like,
I
because we don't do nothing for
know.
real. So
We definitely gotta link up. We say that, but we
yeah,
definitely gotta do that. We have
yeah, we
got
do.
to link up. It gotta happen, like for sure.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
for sure,
So
for
wherever you need
sure.
me, you just holler at me, man. If I can do it, I'm doing it. Period.
Okay. Thank you so much for coming. Like, this
Thank
was such
you.
a great conversation. I think it's the most freest I done been on one of my podcasts, like, in a long time. Like,
Well,
it's been
okay.
live.
I
It
feel
been live.
special.
It's been
Yeah.
wild. I had such a bomb time. Y'all make sure y'all go follow my girl, The Social Secret. And it's a secret you need to know. Okay. So I need you to go holler at this at my girl. I just need you to go support her. Okay. Show the love and support you show me. Go show it over there. Okay. Now, also, before we get out of here, make sure you go follow your girl T Pretty Smile on all platforms. If you can't find T Pretty Smile, you can always put in Real Raw. Let's talk, okay? R
Come
E
on.
A L, like real, like for real, for real. Okay, follow your girl on all platforms because you know Tuesday I'm coming with you with some Tubi Tuesday from a movie review that you won't never know what it's gonna be because your girl got you. Okay, so follow your girl on all social media platforms. Check us out on Tuesday for Tubi Tuesday. Turn around and we're gonna catch y'all here Thursday. What for real? All let's talk time. Now, last but not least, a few little other announcements. If you have not purchased your ticket yet, okay, there is two tickets that I got. There's a ticket for Lil Flip. If you want the info for how you can do how you can come over to meet and greet with Lil Flip, I can do that. Okay, okay, y'all.
Now
Stop,
who
stop.
they want?
The meet and greet for Lil Flip. We are hosting that on February 5th, okay, at 9 p.m. If you want to be in the building, we selling tickets and there's only 15 tickets, okay? So make sure that you DM me, Flip, so I can get you on the list, so we can get you taken care of and get you the info, okay? Um, also,
It may be somebody else that come with them, and I may let y'all know that a little bit later. Okay, a little bit later, maybe somebody else coming with them. Okay, make sure y'all go follow my boy Flying Nymph. That is NYM New York Minute. Y'all go follow my boy because we doing some major things in the city that we got coming up. Another item on the hot list for the month coming up, April 4th. I think it's April 17th. We got the movie Gigolo. Your girl gonna be dropping some BTS. I got a chance to be behind the scenes on an incredible film that's gonna come out. Shout out to Rainy King Productions. That is Kendra. If y'all don't know, hey, my girl been making movies for a minute. Okay, and when I she is the director of Girls Trip. If you haven't seen Thick Trip, I'm sorry, Thick Trip. If you haven't seen Sweet of the Berry, Thick of Juice, the director as well of that. Carmen Hills. I can go on and on and on. She's an author as well. Great production team. If y'all want to be in the building, the red carpet, it goes down so you can see the movie premiere. That's going to be April 17th. So y'all go check that out. And if you don't know what Gigolo about, y'all really need to subscribe and follow to Real Raw Let's Talk because your girl about to drop some content that's going to blow your mind. And you really going to know what
Ooh.
Gigolo about. Okay. We got some interviews with,
Ooh.
we got some hot interviews coming up with some spicy folks. Okay. So
Okay.
y'all definitely stay tuned because we got a lot coming down with that one. Um, and your girl gonna be at the red carpet. So if you out and about on the April 17th, get your ticket. Hey, your girl gonna be in the building. So check it out. Come with us to see the film. Also, my lipstick ladies, I done told y'all, okay? GGK Lipstick Diary can get you right, okay? So y'all go check it out. She got sales for $5 lipsticks for this month. Go get it before the month almost over, okay? I don't know if she gonna keep this sale going. I'm gonna need y'all to go check that out. Follow my girl GGK Lipstick Diary on all platforms, and we gonna give another shout out to Christine with a K because she been holding us down tonight in the backdrop, y'all. So I just want to give a shout out to my girl because she be doing her thing. Okay,
It does.
catch us every Thursday, and we're gonna catch y'all next week where we keep it real and we keep it raw. So you know we need to talk. I'ma holler at your girl. Y'all have a good night.
I'm so raw uncut, and they know, and they know.
Schaefer, that's a hit.
For real. I'm so